All right, let's get into some sports. So the WNBA had the weekend to themselves. Good for
Hmm.
them. They were in Indianapolis for their All-Star weekend, and it looked like a time. Uh,
Them girls was faded.
Partying.
They
I've
were lit as
I've
fuck.
made the joke a
I'm
few
here for it
times. I'm
though.
like, did they play a game? I didn't. Did they...
I I'm sure they puked in the locker room before that game, before or during halftime.
I've
I
seen
was
no
like,
evidence
yo,
that a game was played. I ain't
them
seen a
girls were not
highlight or nothing. It's just like, did it
nothing.
exist? Did the game happen? Did anyone make it to the
Yeah.
game?
It looked like, remember that one year where all the NBA players just like collectively just did not give a fuck? Like
Yeah.
remember where like Steph was like
They
eating
were in Salt
popcorn
Lake
on the
City.
court? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's what it was. Yeah, it was that year. Yeah, Steph was eating popcorn on the court.
Yeah.
It was like that.
But we had the Stud Buds on their Twitch stream, which
Yeah.
were wildly entertaining. And look, I don't watch streams,
Yeah.
unless we have one, in which case I love streams. But I don't
Shout out to
personally.
Twitch.
Our email is moviegoerspod at
Moviegoerspod at
gmail.com.
gmail.com. That's all one word. Moviegoerspod at
At
gmail.com. There's
gmail.com.
no apostrophes in there.
And we
Um,
monitor it all day. So
Facts. And shout out Amp too, because they
yeah,
also do the streaming thing. So
absolutely.
if you want
So
to hit your DEI quota, we here for y'all.
so we they went they had their stream, and that was Courtney Williams, and I don't know the other lady's name. I
Yeah,
apologize.
yeah.
But I know Courtney Williams because she had a little run in the playoffs a couple years
Hmm.
ago. And I remember it because she hit like a game-winning shot, and she found her pops, and her pops, they just shook up, and I just thought that was really dope. So anyway, so they wore t-shirts during, I don't know if there was a game, but Saturday night they wore t-shirts that said, pay us what
Pay us
you
what
owe
you owe
us.
us.
Apparently they are at a 9% of the current revenue
Yeah, I was
of,
blown away when I read that shit.
which doesn't even seem possible.
It doesn't. That seems like borderline slavery. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like,
Um,
that's crazy.
so so the league
And
has
just for
been
as a point
around for
of,
30 years, right?
yes, it's very new.
And they have not, and granted, disclaimers, these are all, this is non-public information, these are private companies. So
Yes.
allegedly they have not made a profit in 30 years. But I say allegedly, but it's not inconceivable that they haven't made any money in 30 years. Like,
Right.
again, I asked the audience before you jump down my back, how many WNB games have you watched in your life? Like, it
Mhm.
just being honest. Until
And,
like the
and
last few
also,
years.
yes. And for those who don't know how they're able to function, they're basically a subsidiary of the NBA. The NBA owns between 50 and 60% of the WNBA. So even if they are taking losses, based on how much money the NBA makes, you know, there's no real
Right.
damage to the economy of the professional sport.
Without the NBA's backing, the league would have folded. I mean, that's not
Correct.
controversial to say. It's just true.
Correct.
Um, and then there's a purpose for that though, and it's because like David Stern, RIP, rest his soul, um, was wanted. A lot of owners wanted him to just fold it up. They're like, we're just bleeding money here, but he really wanted to see women's basketball
Yeah.
succeed, so he pushed to keep it financed. And here we are. They just signed a new TV
Yeah.
deal. They're going to be profitable going forward, but the problem
Yes.
is the bottleneck is that the people, the owners of the teams who have basically been in a red for 30 years
Hmm.
are like, we want some get back first. We're not going to,
Right.
the money's just coming in. We financed this at a loss for 30 years.
Right.
On the very first check, we're not, we kind of want,
Paying y'all back. Yeah.
and so I see both sides of it because I also see why
Yeah.
Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark and Asia Wilson would be like, I ain't even 30 years old. What the fuck they got to do with me? Like,
Right. That ain't got shit to do with me. You're getting paid because of us. Like,
yeah, you're
and
getting paid today
make no
because of
mistake,
us.
they are making money and the ratings have gone up 23%, and they're having year-to-year growth, and the attendance is up 26%, and being sold out arenas are now a regular occurrence.
Yeah,
And we got to shout out Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark and
correct. They're the Bird
Asia
and
Wilson for
Magic
that.
of this.
Correct.
The NBA didn't make any money until Bird and Magic showed up. And so it,
100%.
it it just takes a little race war to get basketball started, and that's okay.
Yes.
Like we're all
Boxing's
like,
been doing it forever. Boxing's been doing it for 100
if
years.
everyone would just be chill about it,
Yeah.
it'd be
And
fine.
so, and by the way, yes,
Go
but
ahead.
y'all want to keep using Caitlin Clark as your fucking Trojan horse for your racism and your misogyny, and that shit ain't cool.
Well, I mean, it goes both ways. Because people
Yeah,
people on Angel's side are not being honest.
that
Uh,
is. Well, she's been hooping though. She's been hooping
oh,
lately.
she has been hooping a lot. I'm just saying they haven't been honest about why they don't like Caitlin Clark. Um,
Fair. That's
and so,
fair.
but like the Bird and Magic thing, like it was obviously a race war. Like the black people
Yeah,
loved the
no,
Lakers
100%.
because it was
Yeah,
the black team, and the white boys loved
yes.
Boston because it was the white team, and we just kind of
And the
knew
white
it,
state.
and no one fought over it. It just was like, hey, you
It
just
just
gonna
was
root,
what it was.
and
It
the
was
winner
what it
gets to
was.
celebrate, and like let's just be chill about like we know how it sells, but just be
Yeah,
chill.
it's sports. It's supposed to be fun, y'all. Like it's supposed to
Yeah,
be fun, guys. We're
it's
supposed to
not.
enjoy this
It's
shit.
not.
And y'all over here fucking harassing a 23-year-old woman,
They're like, Caitlin
RG3.
Clark needs to stand
Look,
up for her privilege, and it's like she's 22 and just got like just relax. She
right.
just
And
wants to hoop, man.
yeah,
She,
and then
what
and
does she
poor
say?
Angel Reese, she can't get through an interview without y'all trying to make her look angry and
No,
shit.
it's
Like
just
I
like, can you just everybody be chill? Everybody be chill. We
Yeah,
just
just chill the fuck out. Like, obviously, Angel doesn't want any questions about Caitlyn for obvious reasons. Y'all
no.
keep forcing her to get a reaction, and then y'all try to call her jealous. It's really annoying because it's just a game, guys.
And I mean, keep it a buck. Caitlin Clark has not had a good season.
Oh, hell no, not at all.
Granted, there's a groin injury there. And as someone who has dealt with an adductor strain, it's not gonna. She's not gonna be right until she can actually sit down for
Until
an off
next
season and
season.
rest it.
Yeah,
Right? It's just like
correct.
those muscle strains. You feel good some days and you play, and then the next day you wake up and it's sore and you
Yeah,
can't play, and it's just a thing until you can sit down for a month.
that shit
Um,
almost cost the Heat their first ring. Remember Chris Bosh had that
yeah,
against the Pacers, and he was out for like a fucking month
the thing was a
in the
calf,
playoffs.
right?
No, it was a yeah, the
Bicep.
depth strain. No, it was his abdomen. He tore his abdomen.
Oh yeah, ooh, that's rough.
Yeah,
Uh,
or
uh,
strain. Sorry, it's a strain.
Strains or tears,
Yeah,
basically. But
yeah, true.
so I don't know what to say about it other than like it's going to be a tough, long CBA negotiations, and
It
I
is,
kind of
man. And they
see
only got about 6 weeks to really get it done.
I see where all the sides are coming from. But I think obviously the players deserve more than 9%. So you're going to see
100%.
a significant increase in that. And you're going to see
Yes.
some different like their benefits are going to get better.
Yeah.
And more than anything, you paying them more protects your product because it keeps Brittany Griner from going to Russia and getting arrested. You
Russia
know,
and
like
getting arrested.
like
Right. I don't think people
the
understand that's why she was
geopolitical
over there.
situation. Yeah, for money.
Yeah,
And it's
she
like
like these players have to play in other leagues in the off seasons and in other countries and shit because they're not getting a livable comparative to
it's
most
livable.
athletes. They're not getting
Uh,
a livable way. Not livable. They're just not making as much as they should be making
the thing is,
compared
like,
to what they do.
obviously, I mean, Brittany Griner's salary was like $250,000 a year. That's obviously
Yeah.
livable, especially in Phoenix. Like,
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
but there's not a lot of people are going to purposely cap their income at 250 grand if they can go make a million doing it.
Right.
It's
Exactly.
it's it's one thing when you're I don't know, Bam Adebayo and you're making $40 million a year and you're like, I'm not
Hmm.
gonna go do something in the summer for $1 million. Like what,
Yeah.
like, I'd rather just rest. The
Yeah.
money, there's diminishing returns. But when you make 250,000, someone's you're gonna take that
That
million.
million
Like,
dollars is gonna, yes.
yeah, obviously you can live off the 250. Millions and billions of people do.
Yeah.
But if you know your earnings are could be higher than that, you're gonna take them. And but like so
100%.
I say this to
And you
say
already
that
have
the
limited earning potential anyway as an athlete. So,
correct. You're done at 35. I'm
right.
37 now, and my career is just starting, basically. Like
Yeah.
and so. But my point is that the owners are protecting their own investment, giving them raises because it keeps their. I hate to say that the product is their bodies, but it is. It keeps
Right.
their product,
The labor is the
the
product.
labor, that keeps their labor from overexerting themselves, doing things for money on the side.
Right.
So I don't
And
really have
also
anything else
just
to add to that.
because a lot of sports fans don't know how like a lot of the contracts and CBAs and stuff like that works. They have until October 31st to get this CBA come to an agreement or they're in danger of, a lockout or possibly stoppage. And just for the point of reference to the 9.3% of the revenue share they have with the owners,
Yeah,
pretty much every other of the four major sports, they're between 48 and 51%.
yeah.
So like they're seriously getting fucked financially compared to other athletes. Obviously, it's a new league, so we're giving it's part of the growth of a new business. But for the fans that don't understand what's happening here, want to make sure that it's clear that they should be getting more.
It's a dated CBA pre so the league was making, we'll just use round numbers. Let's just say they were making $100 million a year in TV contracts.
Hmm.
So the deal they just signed was like four or $500 million a year per TV contract. So
Right.
the revenue is going to 5x. It's more than I think it's what's more than quadruple, quintuple, something like that.
Quintuple. Yeah.
Quintuple, 5x.
Yeah.
And that's in addition to the arenas are now selling out. The
Hmm.
jerseys are selling out. So it's just there's a bottleneck here where the money
Yeah.
hasn't come yet, but the players see the
but it's
money,
gonna
so they want the
explode.
money, and it just
Yeah,
they'll work it out though.
yeah.
Like Ply said in his IG rant, he was like, they're expanding the league. I don't know nobody who's buying more of a
Thank you,
losing asset. Like it doesn't make
thank you.
any sense.
They are
Like
building 5 new teams in the next 5 years.
you're not doing that if you're losing money. Like that
Exactly.
doesn't like if you like you said in his rant, he was like, if I see another Popeyes open and you tell me Popeyes is losing money, why they keep opening new ones? Like that doesn't
Right.
like I don't know anybody who's opening new ways to lose money. That doesn't make any
Correct.
sense. So
Exactly. Yeah. And to your bottom that point, like that's a great way to put it. Like I think um it reminds me a lot of it's sort of like what's about to happen for the league is what basically what happened in 91 to Scottie Pippen. Remember he signed that seven
yeah,
year deal and they're like, don't sign it. The new money's about to come in. The new money's about to come in. I know you want the security because of your family situation, but new money's about to come in so you can get shorter deals, which means more deals, which means more money at a higher rate because your average salary is going to be going to fucking balloon through the roof. So I think probably in the next 4 to 5 years, we're going to see crazy um, percentage increases in their salaries,
yeah.
which is going to be a really, really good thing.
And good for them. It's a good product now. So
It is.